All right, so the stream is now started. Sam, I know you didn't take any notes last week. There would have been a copious amount of them, considering it was Exposition Thursday.
Yep.
Plus, it was on, I believe, the 2nd of February. So, because we missed last week, it was actually the 3rd of February was the last time we played. So it's been a little bit of time. But to bring us back up to speed, essentially what happened was you found the girl and she was just starting to talk and she got hit in the face with a crossbow bolt that killed her, literally killed her. And you all turned and the assassin was there and he was just like he talked to you. He was just really, laid back. They're like, can we raise her from the dead? And he's like, yeah, I don't care. I was just supposed to kill her. I did it. So I have fulfilled my portion of the contract. And then he sat down with you at the table and told you what was going on. I apologize. It was a lot of exposition because I didn't think that we would have the time meeting every other week to do long drawn out mystery stuff like before. Apparently, I won't do that again because it was kind of unsatisfying for everybody, including myself. So,
Sure.
so I won't do that again. And if it's going to take us a while to do mystery stuff, I'll just say, fuck it, we're going to do mystery stuff, and it might take us a couple of months to get through it. So, live and learn, Dave. Live and learn. Live and play another day. So, in essence, what you find out is that the Undying is not a singular person. The Undying is a creature of some sort that is being held captive by beings unknown and is essentially being cloned and sent out as assassins. And it wants you to come to the Cave of the Undying, which is to the north, and kill it. It wants to die. It wants to be freed. And that's basically where we are. So you guys are still sitting at the house right now. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't hear what that was. I heard something go, ah.
It's my wife talking
Oh,
to Brittle.
oh, it's Mango talking to Brittle. Got it. So, so that's where we're at. You're still sitting at the house, and you've made a plan. And the plan was, if I remember correctly, you're going to go along the coastline because that's what you have to do. You guys are going to stop here, refuel, and do whatever, and then go up this way. I don't know if you're planning on going all the way up over to here or stopping here.
There's a town there.
Okay, so stopping here, you're going to use the longboats to get into town, and then you're going to go to the Cave of the Undying overland a little bit.
Sounds good to me.
That is what you planned, so that is what you guys are going to be doing, unless you
Hey,
change,
Dad.
of course. Hey, what?
You never got back to me on the alchemy stuff I was looking for.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm a terrible person.
Confirmed.
So the stuff that you wanted, if it was in that list, you can buy D6 of each one of them if you want. Did you need prices as well, or did I have prices in the list?
I have the prices.
That's what I thought. So they
I
had,
just need to roll a d6 for each of them.
yeah. Or you can say, hey, I want X number of these. That's what I'm going to get.
Yeah, that's. You want me to send you the list again?
No, you sent it to me, but I mean, did you have numbers that you wanted to buy on that list? You just had what they were, didn't you?
No. 2 fire flasks, 40 lead piece, 1 glow dust, 50 lead
Oh,
piece,
yeah.
2 meditation brew, 60 lead piece,
So you
shell
can get
oil, 75.
If it's
Okay,
not
cool.
more than 6, they had it.
Cool. Yeah, no. I only wanted 1 or 2 of each.
Okay. Sorry. I was bad dad, bad GM.
Got it. I need to open my thing.
So,
Shit.
the adventuring crew, the next day, basically, you're done resurrecting all of them. Um, you tell them the story, and they say that they'll back you up, but they have other things that they need to do, so they can't join you at this moment. But they can certainly come help later on. Just they can't do it right now.
Okay.
So the crew can't leave, essentially.
No. I'm saying the adventuring crew that you saved
Oh,
and you
yeah,
resurrected.
yeah.
They're pretty much higher level than you,
Yeah.
and they're not going to ride along, and they're not going to ride shotgun with you because that would be really unbalancing. So they have other things to do. They've got to rearrange their sock drawers. I mean, it's just they're swamped. That kind of thing. So you make it back to the ship, and you realize that preparations have been getting underway because you've already been loading on food and citrus and all sorts of fun stuff like that. Even though you guys are able to eat fairly well because you've got Jack. so so you go into the captain's cabin with Jack, and he goes, you know, riggum raggum reggum ruggum, give me some food, God, and so it happens. It's just that easy.
In fulfillment of the prophecies.
Right. Oh Lord, please may we have sustenance. And you get it. It's just that easy to do. Is there anything you guys wanted to do in town? I think you already had stated you had gone into town and done some stuff before you were leaving. I think you were actually getting ready to take off. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's where we found out about the guy that jumped ship.
Correct. And you figure that you had a spy on your ship, at least since Temas. So you don't know. You try and recall who he is. He was kind of a nondescript guy. Nothing really major, nothing special. Nobody that you'd peg to be anything worth a shit. So
Okay.
just one of those things. He's very nondescript. Didn't stand
So
out
what
in any real way.
what time is it? Since we found out about that, is it what, evening?
Oh, he jumped ship days ago.
Yeah, but like we got preparations done. What time is it?
Oh, so well, you got preparations done. You get to your ship, you sleep overnight, and then you're ready to
Okay,
go in the
cool.
morning.
That's what I wanted to know.
So, yeah. So I mean, you got your dog sitting next to you, and you guys are fired up and ready to go. And so we are going to take off on this grand and merry adventure towards the Cave of the Undying. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Gotta go up, down, around, and shake a town. Yeah.
Pretty much, that's what you're going to be doing.
So how long would you say said adventure is?
It's going to be about 60 days to get to the next place.
Cool.
About 60 days.
There's reason.
Okay, no problem.
You gotta think I have brewing on the ship, so I need to know how many months it is.
Right. 2 total months.
And there've been 3 so far.
Okay. So you pull up at this town, you get some provisions again, just because, fresh water, things like that. You will almost always do that if you can.
I got you.
While you are there, some street rats try and climb onto the ship. They're easily handled by the crew. Basically, they're like little thieves that want to come in and poke around and see what they can get, and they are quickly and unceremoniously tossed overboard into the water, where they swim to shore and curse your
Oh, damn.
names.
Nice.
Well, I mean, they're trying to poke and prod through this stuff.
Got to be quieter, boys.
Yeah, that is what you would say.
Yeah. So very low power encounter.
I see. I just imagine Buzz tossing him off the boat. Like, gotta be a lot stealthier.
Well, the crew also helps with that too.
No, I know.
Boy, what are you doing on here? So they, toss him off to the side.
Not mad that you did it. I'm mad you got caught.
There you go. So you actually make it about this far, writing about what you see on the way. Okay, so the weather along the way has been actually fairly decent. Let's see what the weather is like today. Holy crap! It's the perfect day outside.
Literally.
So yeah, I mean, the only thing that could make this day better would be a stray butterfly going past that would make it to 100. I guess I don't know. Um, the sun is shining down. There's not a cloud in the sky, but the breeze is cool, so it's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's like a perfect 70 degrees. It's not too humid. I mean, it is the absolute perfect day. There's enough wind to propel the ship along, but the seas aren't rough at all, so the ship isn't even it feels like the ship is just gliding across the ocean. I mean, it's really very, very, very nice day. Uh, wow. So let me get to the time here. So the time is it's starting to get dark and the lights are starting to be struck. You know by the maps that there's going to be a town if you wanted to stop maybe a 3-4 hours out, but it would be dark about the time you pulled in and you don't know these waters very well. So I mean, if you want, you can continue to the town, or you can pull up into a close to the shoreline at some point, um, and stay overnight here.
I like that idea.
The staying in the boat.
Yeah, no reason to risk our boat getting. We don't know the waters, so
Feels right.
Okay, so
Agreed.
what's that?
I said agreed.
Okay, so you drop anchor or weigh anchor somewhere. You can see the coastline um, as the night falls. You have lights aboard the ship that are um, basically magical lanterns that won't cause fire if something were to happen to them. And you guys all go to your prospective places and go to sleep. And I need everyone to make an awareness roll. Good gravy.
Come on.
wow.
So
There had to be one.
Yeah, there always has to be one. So Captain Jack is in his cabin, and he's got his nice fluffy pillows and everything, and he falls into a deep, deep slumber. All the rest of you, though, you're laying in bed and you're like in your cots, and the boat is not swaying overly much, and you three hear a scraping noise on the outside of the ship.
Don't like that.
It sounds almost like something crawling up the side. You know, like an insect would be crawling up the side. It's kind of what it sounds like skittering.
Huh.
Then I must go research. Led to the adventure.
Hold on, let's look. We should wake Jack up first.
I don't have a trunk in this one, though.
Jack
Damn
is
it.
actually in a different place than you guys.
Yeah.
We got a border.
Oh yeah, but we should go.
Actually, I
You
thought I
can.
had one of these without the sail on it. I thought I
literally,
did.
three of you could go.
Thought about it, and I
One of
don't
you could
think.
go look, and one of you
Mine-
could just come kick me awake.
Here, let's move it over to
Let me
this one.
sleep. I don't care. It's fine.
Holy shit! Look
Nope.
at the big.
Damn it! I thought I had one without the sail, but
You
obviously
thought
I
about
don't.
it and you couldn't find one that was right.
No,
Yeah.
actually, I had one.
If you want to go wake him up, you can. I mean, me and Bus can take care of each other.
For some reason, I was under the impression that we were all in the same room. Still.
No, Jack has his own cabin. Like he
You
has
got
his
the
own.
captain's quarters.
I'm the captain, man. I got the captain's quarters.
Yeah, he's up actually on the top of the ship, right here where these doors are. Actually, oh yeah, right here.
Keep in mind, like, we shared a house, and that's the only time we had separate rooms. Because every
I
other
know.
time, we've all stayed in the same room.
Oh yeah.
So let me try something here.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
A little transparent.
So let me take this one and delete this one off and move this one up here. I thought I had one. There we go.
That works.
That works. So the stairs going down is actually right over here. And the stairs to the captain's cabin are over here. Not the stairs, but the doors to the captain's cabin are over here. And so you guys are going to be coming up out of here. So what I need is you three that heard that wanted to rush out to the ship. I need you to roll a d20, and the highest gets to go first.
Oh!
Yep.
So
That
Razul.
tracks.
So this isn't initiative. What this is the first ones to rush out onto the deck. So
I am a fast little fucker.
You are a fast little fucker. So go ahead and pull yourself onto the boat and put
Let
yourself
me get-
where you need to.
I would have grabbed weapons, so I'll say that's why I'm delayed.
Then there's Karen, like, trying to pull her boots on and shit.
Right, exactly.
I only
Gotta
have one boot to put on.
Gotta string your bow. That's it. You only got one boot. That's the reason you're so fast.
Just expedite his life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you put your pants on the same as everybody else, one leg at a time. Ooh, sorry, man.
Hey, look, man. I have enough abilities to make myself where I have to never walk again in the world. So.
Right, that's true. I mean. All right, so you step out onto into the deck of the ship, and I need you to make another awareness roll.
And I lose.
Yep.
It's going too well.
Everybody or just him?
Just him. You would have to feel lucky 3 times.
Let's do it.
Okay, so
I'll throw one in.
all right, so Sam throws 1 in, and Wada takes 2 off, 2 luck off. You step out, and you notice immediately that the lights are still there, but you don't see any of the crew members.
Oh no.
And as nice as the day was, there's kind of a strange stench, a strange smell. You can't quite put your finger on.
Well, I am short.
Exactly. So you smell this, and I don't know, your hackles rise a little bit. I mean, it's just weird. It doesn't smell like the tang of the air usually does when you're on the ocean.
Okay, so where would said noise come from? Since we've been on the ship long enough, we would know.
The noise sounded like it was coming from outside on the hull.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna start hollering and seeing if anybody's around. You know, like, hey.
Okay, so now I need to know what Bus is doing and Kieran right behind him. So, Bus, what are you doing?
Is Razul still in the doorway?
He is,
No, I
but
can
you can
move.
push past him if you'd like. I mean, it's real easy to do. You can always go through a friendly space.
It was
Yeah.
just more a visual.
Mhm.
Because if he would have took off to like the other side of the boat and said hey, that'd be where I'd run him.
Okay.
So I would probably just pop out. If I heard him say hey, I'd look at him and say, "What are you saying hey to?"
I don't see any of our crew.
So
That-
Kieran, you step up right when Razul says, "I don't see anyone." And now that Bus and Kieran are outside, you guys can make awareness rolls. Okay, so both of you also smell this weird tang in the air. It's a very strange, almost. How do I explain this? It's almost musky.
Smell like death.
No, it doesn't smell like death at all.
Okay.
Rizul recognize that.
So,
Sorry, Jay.
right? Well, you guys knew you were going to be on a boat. Come on, man.
You smuggling kobolds on the
I'm
boat?
not copying T-Bro. T-Bro's
No, I'm
copying
just giving him
me.
shit because our Tuesday night game where I'm playing a Monk Loxodon, we literally was on a boat scene with kobolds.
Yeah, so
Nice.
he did exactly, kind of the same thing that I'm doing here. Kinda, sorta, but not really.
It's okay. I'm just picking.
I know you are. I don't care.
I would immediately come up onto deck if I can.
All right,
Right.
so Kieran, I need you
Like up here.
to roll tracking.
Ooh, okay, hold on. I have to find it in my list now. Okay. Oh no, critical
That is
bad.
not good.
Bad.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you were to read the description of tracking, and I realize that you just fumbled this, but if you read the description of tracking, as soon as I get to it here.
Yeah, Dave, God, be ready.
Freaking idiot, gosh.
Want
Automatic.
me to roll
Character
something and
receives
not
an
have it?
additional awareness roll when tracking is involved. So since you made your awareness roll, I'm saying that something that you saw that the other ones didn't. You actually saw some strange tracks on the deck, and you say you immediately know what these are, and you realize that merfolk have come onto the deck.
What?
Merfolk,
No.
I like Mofert. Yeah.
How would they have feet?
They're
They
fucking
do.
okay.
They do.
What?
Yeah, go look up a Merfolk.
They actually do.
Hold the fucking phone for a second.
See if I can.
Aren't they basically like giant sea monkeys?
They're
Oh. Huh. Not what I expected.
right.
Not what I was thinking at all.
They're not like tritons.
I don't know, man. I was thinking like fucking aerial shit, okay?
Oh
I
yeah.
got you. I got you.
Yes. So webbed feet
Why?
and webbed feet tracks, and you're like merfolk. And that explains why they came from the ocean, and they
Can I
probably.
roll?
What's that?
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go wake up Jack.
Okay, so you start beating feet across the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go ahead and move you.
I was just about to do that.
You get to about here, and let me do.
Oh.
Look at them. They look like little fucking what are they? The berry tonberry.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah. Juana's got a point.
Tonberries?
Final Fantasy.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. So a good description of these guys, fish-like humanoids. They have gills. I could show you a really interesting picture of them. Let me. Are you guys?
If it isn't NFS, I don't want it. Not NSFW. Yeah.
So let me.
I've seen enough of those.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Stop it! Just
So let me share my screen in Discord.
What? Look at him. So cute.
oh.
Yeah, those guys are adorable. I hated them in Out of the Abyss.
It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen.
Okay. There,
Alrighty.
there you go. So that's what they look like. So Sam,
Not a
you see
fan.
them, and they've got tridents and nets.
Oh, don't like that. What are you? Wait.
So are
What?
you going to continue going across to get Jack?
I'm gonna yell,
So what are you yelling?
Jack.
Jack! Wake
Jack!
up,
Oh,
Jack!
Capitan!
So Jack, you get an awareness roll with a bonus.
We
Okay.
got jelly dudes.
And with my
We've got
last breath.
Gilly dudes.
Wow.
So you hear somebody screaming your name from outside your cabin. Jack, get out here!
Run.
Beware, you might get captured on the way out.
It's okay. They only torture you a little bit.
I have potion of water breathing.
If anybody would know about being tortured, it would be Razul.
Correct. I was into it.
Oh, jeez. Every dungeon is a sex dungeon if you're a positive.
Are you gonna drag your character out?
No,
The new
There
character.
you go.
The
I
new
don't
Razul's
remember what
gonna
it
be
is.
fun.
I was thinking if I grab my name, it's gonna like drag.
I do the same thing every time,
Like,
Bones.
is this how it does? If I do this, I'm gonna grab the wrong thing.
Yeah, I do that every time. So you're not alone with that. All right, so Jack, you actually cannot see those things, but you can make an awareness roll.
Hang on.
Who is? Oh, look at that cute little guy.
Wow, good one.
Huh. Yeah, I think he knows.
I know that stench anywhere.
You are from a fishing village, so I mean,
Right.
you might
Jack
actually.
at it again.
Maybe they know you. Maybe you met-
I start talking like Dory from Finding Nemo. How are you, gentlemen?
I can talk to
I
animals.
wish I spoke whale. All right, so Jack, you come out and you see two strange-looking creatures over here.
Oh, look at him. He looks like a bullfrog.
Oh, what are you?
And Jack, you can actually make monster lore.
Oh,
You automatically
too.
know that these things. What's that? You can too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that you took it. I'm
he's got
sorry.
monster lore now, yeah.
I just wanted him out here so that if I failed, then he
I
could.
could do it.
do better.
These things are called Kuotoa.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Krakatoa.
huh? Okay.
Kuotoa.
So
Yeah, good luck spelling it. Kutoa, I believe.
Kuo-Toa.
That's right.
go ahead, Jack.
So you can each roll. Or who wants to? Actually, you can each roll. But then only one of you gets to roll a d6 to find out how much. Actually, I'll give you a +1.
Okay.
So it'll be d6 +1 if you both make it. So
Nope.
Kieran fails it,
Oh wow.
Oh,
and
my
Jack
God.
really fails it. Kieran, you'd
Oh,
have to feel
shit.
lucky twice.
You know what? Okay.
All right, so
I'll give
I
you
don't
one.
want
Kieran.
another fucking troll situation, okay?
I'll give you one, Kieran.
Yay!
all right, so what you know immediately about Kuotoa is that they are degenerate fish-like humanoids that once inhabited the shores and islands of the surface world. They were taken slaves by Illithids, which are known as mind flayers.
Woo!
And they were enslaved for a very, very long time until they threw off their yoke of enslavement. But by that time, the entire race was pretty insane.
We're free! We're free!
So roll a d6, and I will give you 6 questions that you know. So you know 4 things about the Kuo-toa. What 4 things do you know about the Kuo-toa?
What are their weakness?
Their weakness is sunlight. They cannot stand sunlight.
Oh, great.
No, we get it.
Yes,
help me out,
I know. I mean, the things that you run into don't know your abilities.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
And I'm not
How
the type of GM that goes, well, if he has a sunlight spell, then nothing's gonna be. Fuck that.
how many attacks does it have? It would be an option I would ask.
That would be up to Sammy.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying that out loud. How many
Okay,
attacks?
so-
How many hit points? I'm just naming the stuff we normally ask. So whatever you feel is nice.
How many attacks?
How many attacks? It has 3 attacks. It can bite, it can use its spear, and it can use its net.
Animal or human intelligence?
Average intelligence.
It tells me nothing. I
That's-
need to know
Is it
what are the
a
other.
humanoid or an animal?
It is a humanoid. They are intelligent creatures.
Okay. They're sapiens.
Yes, they are. They are a race.
Right.
Just
Okay.
checking, Dave. The green things are also Koatoa.
Yes, but they look different.
Good to know. At least just for the species.
Right.
Okay.
So one of them is carrying a whip, and
Oh.
the whip on the end of it has a sharp spike on it.
Oh.
Even more pleasure.
And the other one
God.
looks to have some sort of a scepter.
Cool.
Got
Oh.
beat 'em stick.
Possible cat.
So you have one more question that you can ask about the Kuo-toa.
Mm. Fuck, I don't know, guys. Help.
HP, ABS, AP, like its attack power. Because with
God
attack
damn it,
power,
Rizul.
with attack power, you can figure out defensive power too.
I had whispered to her.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize you whispered it. God damn it.
Yeah, we have no idea what he just sent you.
I'll tell you in a second. How about HP?
HP, about 80.
Okay.
Okay.
And since you know that, I can do this. I don't know. Can you see those numbers?
No.
Okay, so you can't see the numbers over them. All right.
Jesus, Wada.
Right.
Dad's not in that chat, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
in
doesn't
that
know
chat,
what-
so yeah.
He doesn't need to know.
He sent me a whisper that says, "Do they like BDSM?"
Yes, very nice, very evil. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can I
All right.
ask one thing that's technically related but also not?
Sure.
Does heraldry work on them?
Heraldry
It
does not
should,
work
right?
on them because it's monster lore. It does not work on them.
Damn.
However, I will tell
Okay.
you one more thing about the Kuo-toa. I'm just giving you this for free. Because you've heard of the Kuo-toa, one of the things you know about them is they're called the God Makers. They worship gods of their own insane creation.
Hell yeah.
But the
I
way
could be
that
their
the way
god.
that gods work, in D&D at least, the way that gods work is if enough things believe in it, it actually gives it power.
Yeah.
And so
it's American
Kuo-toa
gods.
make their own weird twisted gods and they make up their own bullshit.
Right.
The deep
And-
mother the Sea Father.
Right. They make up their own bullshit gods. Take that for however you might.
Why
And
not Cthulhu?
if they get enough people to start worshiping it from the Kuotoa, then they start to get power as priests from
That's
them.
cool.
So they're very strange that way. That's why they're called the God Makers.
Okay.
So
Thanks for that.
so what I need to do now is it's time for initiative, whether you're going to talk it out or whatever. And I'm going to move these little dudes over here just so that I can do this and do
It won't let
monster.
me.
It won't let you again?
Selected character name. What is going on? Yeah, I see. No character was found for select.
All right, so hold on. Let me try and see if I can fix it again.
Go ahead. I'm not touching.
First off, let me do.
Is it because I drug it from the wrong area?
No, it could very well be.
No, I'm in there.
I wonder if I would have left my old bus token if it would have let me go.
You're in there though too.
Monster Academy attacks 3 submit. Okay, so now I'm gonna move these two little douches back.
Me and you both rode 12s.
Okay, so now let me see here.
That can't be it.
Controlled by bus represents character Ascalabus.
No, there a B.
Represents character.
I mean, if you trust me enough to know I rolled a 12, which
Azul
is
the Black.
awkwardly high for me.
All right, hold on a second here. So let me do. God damn it! Let me close this. Close that. Edit. Stupid thing. Stupid thing.
Mm.
Okay, there we
Forget
go.
I
There's
do that
bus.
password now.
Cancel. Double click on this will Azul the Black. Cancel. Let me make sure that Kieran's is set up as Kieran. For some reason, it is not keeping that these are representative of characters, and it keeps going back to generic token. So that means, so then what happens then? How come it's not doing it for Jack? What the fuck? Okay, let me move Jack over. Double click. Yes, they're basically Murlocs. It's not letting me do. Jack, can you do your character?
I got it didn't work. When I look at the bottom of the turn order, I'm there at 17. So I don't know what I did.
So it's rolling, but it's not popping up for us to see in chat.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm taking Jack off the board just for a second. Let me move him back on.
Out of curiosity, if I pull... No.
There we go. Jack Renard, save settings. Okay, now try it.
But he has a 17.
Right.
I could fix him.
Okay.
Now I've rolled initiative.
Okay, can you increment?
1 second. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. So am I good to try then?
You are good to try now.
Increment.
Okay, it looks like it worked.
Okay, cool. So unfortunately, Bus and Razul both did 12. Bus, you still need to increment.
And I'm doing that now.
Oh, weird. Okay, so 12, 2, and -8. Okay, so it looks like it now works.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully, before we do this next time, I'm going to make sure that it saved them. This is a pain in the ass. It's done this a few times. All right, so now let me zoom out a little bit. All right, so on an 18, Kieran gets to do what Kieran wants to do.
I'm gonna ask him why they're on the ship.
What language are you
What are you
using?
doing here? I can only I mean, I can speak Canturi and Common.
Okay, so you're using common.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
so
They're not going to understand it, are they?
let me.
mm.
So this one here with the scepter
Uh-huh.
says in very, very, very broken common. And it's weird because the way it talks is it like sucks in air and you can see its throat expand. And then it like croaks out its answer.
Oh my.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah.
It says, "Food. You give food. We take food."
Oh. What do you eat?
Fair
What
question.
what food do you eat?
All right. So then it's this guy,
Son of a bitch.
and he is going to move up this way,
I love when I can solve problems, but I roll so crap I can't do anything about it.
and he is going to throw a net at Kieran.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yes.
He's
So roll your defense.
I don't think I've ever had to do this. How do I
Total
do that?
DP.
either total DP or if you want to dodge, you can try to dodge.
And if you dodge, you lose an attack action. Not an action, an attack action.
Oh my god. I've never used that button before.
So a 61 total. So a net descends on top of you,
Oh, god damn it.
and you feel yourself being bound up a little bit. You threw it over your head, and you're like, ack!
Ah, a net. It's a fucking net.
They're a bit.
It is a
I have a sword.
net.
They do suck, though.
They do suck. Okay, so this guy here.
Says hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
Oh, hi. Hello.
You gonna thwomp me on the head? Bring it.
Hold on.
Don't make this the bar scene all over again, where I have to get taller now.
Listen here, chuckle dicks.
Look here, fuckers!
I think I like Chuckle Dicks better.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So let me see what this guy.
Well pushed.
Well, I was just croaking for him.
Exactly.
I like how I muted myself and you did not. You just don't care. You're just like, bleh.
I don't have common decency for people, so.
All right, so
It's nice to know what's on the label.
Water's in a mood tonight.
so it can't see Wada.
I'm too short.
So that means this guy right here is going to cast a spell at Bus.
Swear to God. Okay.
Shouldn't have called him Chuckle Dicks.
So that plus its magic lore, actually it's religious lore.
Oh
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll your save versus
fuck you.
magic.
And is this contested or just saving throw?
It is contested.
Cool. So that was a 14.
Yeah. So
This is going great.
Yeah. I can actually talk to the guy.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, assuming I have a ring of tongues.
That's true.
Yeah.
So when it
They
becomes
do.
your turn, you can certainly do that thing. Maybe.
Sweet.
If you're alive.
Yeah.
You'll be alive. Don't worry.
Well,
So,
I don't like that coming from Wada.
so let me roll
Don't like that.
one. And then 2. 76. So, Bus,
yes.
what are you wearing?
I'm wearing clothes. What in particular are you looking at?
Armor, clothing, what do you got on?
I am wearing studded leather, plated vambraces, leather greaves, and boots of wall walking.
All right, so every piece of your armor takes 1 ADP, and it just looks like it's aged.
Takes one what? You cut out after that.
ADP takes 1 armor damage point per piece of armor.
Cool. So my greaves are broken.
Perfect for Mango.
Yeah.
That was
All
good.
right.
We'll get you
And-
new ones.
Yeah, so
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't giving me any ABS anyway.
it protects against critical hits on that area.
True.
That's what. See, armor that doesn't give ABS, if somebody gets a critical and hits that area, then you get the effect that has armor, not no armor. And no armor usually has bigger stuns, more bleeding, blah blah blah, things like that.
Right.
Sure.
Jack, you are a priest. If you want to roll under your religious lore, I will tell you what spell he cast.
Oh, give it a shot.
Ow.
What was here?
It's on your spellbook page.
That is on my.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, I just roll against it because there's not a button for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I still haven't done that.
No, you're good. I couldn't remember. I'm like, am I missing it? Okay, so it's just a D100 after rolling under 40. Blech. Survey says.
No.
Toe!
Yeah,
No!
Oh my god.
Not
Wow.
a goddamn
So he
clue.
cast some sort of spell.
Like, what the? I'm like still like rubbing the sleep out of my eyes. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
That's right. You could, actually, you couldn't understand the incantation because it was to a strange god and because it was the throaty frog language that it was using. So,
it was through a
Like it
butler.
was the fucking fishmen from World of Warcraft. I forget their names.
right, Murlocs.
Murloc. Yeah.
Your turn, by the way.
So also on a 14, Mr. Bones gets to go. Mr. Jack Renard.
I'm in a net.
Shit.
Let's try.
I just
Well-
imagine Kieran standing there with her arms at her sides, just looking so pissed off at this whole
Jack
situation.
gets the
I mean,
roll and goes,
If you wanted to add an icon of a net onto you, Kieran, you could.
right.
No.
I know.
Jack kind of looks around and goes, I think you boys seem to be heartened.
All right, so you're going to cast the Hearten spell.
Yep.
Roll that bitch.
I'm going to go crazy.
All right, so range 50 feet. That'll catch pretty much everybody, every ally.
Right.
So you all have 10 AP and plus 10% on your saving throws. There you go. And you are immune to spells that affect the mind. I like that. That's pretty good.
That is a good one.
So on a 12, we got Razul and Bus.
I'm scared to let Razul go first.
Well, you're actually moving simultaneously, but I'm still going to do
Sure.
Razul because of the order. But this is moving at the same time.
Woo! My turn.
It
That's
is
fucker.
your
You
turn.
can-
Go ahead. Yeah.
Aw.
No, so much for saying we come in peace.
He's in a net.
Well, he
done the
just
first.
tossed a net over Kieran's head, so it's not
Yeah.
very peaceful.
After saying they want food, I
Right.
think the message there is pretty clear. That's
Man.
our
So,
crew's gone.
yeah, there's a handful of people that should have been up top that are no longer up
That
top.
sucked. Man, I rolled terrible on that damage.
What did you roll there? You
A
did.
19.
Yeah.
Wow, a 9, a 1,
Damage,
and 3 twos.
Right.
That is pretty bad. So you go fizz pop and it goes zzz, bam at this guy. And so he gets minus 19 points.
I suck.
And Bus at the same time, Bus goes,
Uh,
you're just getting, I mean, you're starting to cast your spell because you were
Yeah.
going to do your ring. And at the same time, you see Razul cast a spell. So if you wanted to, I will allow you to change what you were going to do.
I will still cast my ring of tongues, which I technically can't cast because you haven't given me that ability. It's a level 5 tongues.
Right. All you need to do is roll a percentile. If you get a 1 or a 2, the ring breaks and you can never use it again. So it goes off perfectly fine. So it is a spell of tongues. Let me go over here. Find T-O-N. What is she playing?
Rocket League with Brittle.
Gotcha.
Plains the yelling.
And
Okay.
super loud.
Allows the target to understand and speak in any language for the spell's duration, which for you is 50 minutes.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, very much as I dare say, old chaps, can we quit fighting?
Yes. So suddenly you're like, croak, croak, ribbit, ribbit. These are going, hey, he speaks our language.
We are not food, and stop fighting us, please.
Before you piss
They
off the
are our
whirlwind.
friends, not food.
Exactly. Kieran is friends, not food.
You goddamn sea fae, which I wouldn't say, but
So you get no reaction, and on an 8, it is Kieran.
I want to cut myself out of this stupid net.
All right, so you need to make a strength check. So roll and add it to your strength. It is additive strength-wise. 83. So you take the net, which is interestingly made. It's not the strongest thing in the world, and you like rip it off of your body and throw it to the ground. And the little guy kind of looks at it, and a single tear falls from his eyes. It was his favorite net.
Good.
Chose the
fuckface.
wrong person to use it on.
So, on a 6, jeepers creepers.
I love Mango's random like cut-ins that
Right.
somehow
Oh,
really
fit
loud,
perfectly.
guys. I don't think you understand. She's super loud.
It's
I
just
mean-
so funny to me because every time it's almost perfectly in sync with whatever is
Yeah.
happening in our
It
game.
takes a 5-foot step and is going to try and bite you.
Bite me, daddy.
You motherfucker.
Oops.
Okay.
Wrong one. Hold on a second.
when this one dies, it's on it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, so that plus its AP, so roll your DP.
The total DP again, right?
Yup.
Yep.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think she got him.
So,
One away from a wow.
From a crit.
yeah.
I know.
So it attempts to bite you, and you like take your sword and you poke at its face, and it
Like this.
blanches back a little bit.
No.
And it's like hiss. It hisses at you, and
Hiss to you too, bitch.
right. And Bus, you can understand what it says, and it actually says hiss. It doesn't actually say anything. It just literally hisses.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So
That's
on a 5, this guy moves down to here and is going to throw a net at Jack.
Oh
You haven't learned, huh?
No,
Oh, awful. Oh,
What do I roll my DP?
yeah,
Yes.
roll your DP.
Yeah.
don't be bad.
Oh.
Please.
Yeah, so it the net that it throws tangles up in the banister and falls harmlessly to the ground, and it looks down at it and
Right.
And what does
busses over
that
there and it
say?
goes busses over there and he says fuck.
It took that many syllables for it to say fuck.
Well, you know, they don't just say fuck. It's a description of intercourse from frogs, and so it takes a few
Oh
more
my God.
words. On a 4, Jack and this guy goes again.
Where the fuck's this guy at? Did he really roll? Wow.
He rolled a 1.
Hero horrible.
He rolled horribly. So he's just kind of standing around. Can you guys hurry it up, okay? Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, every time
Perfect.
she says something, it fits perfectly with what we're
It's
doing.
perfect.
So yeah, he's gonna cast a spell. It's gonna hit Bus again.
I guess they don't know I'm there, do they?
They don't see you. They can't target you with
little.
anything.
Why?
So little.
Oh.
So
love
make
it.
sure the spell goes off. This is you get a dodge against this. It is a
Good.
dodge save, so you are not going to lose an attack off of this. It is a saving throw.
Not contested.
It is contested. 43. So from its hand, a bolt of divine essence strikes you.
It's singing.
And it is going to do some damage.
I am rolling like dog shit.
Lights
I
out.
feel like that's kind of par for the course, though.
But like even more so.
So you are going to take 21, be 36 points of divine damage.
Good
Cool.
God.
Schmack.
I repeat the same noise as my friend who just threw a net on a banister.
Hiss. As you
Yo.
say, "Ah, la, 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 la." Fuck.
Wait, which one threw that at Bus?
That guy right here. And Jack, at the same time he did that, you move. You both are going on a 4.
Am I within range of my own divine striking?
Divine striking is 50 feet. 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He is just within range. He is 50 feet away. It is a 50-foot cast.
Fuck his face right now. Here we go.
So you
Fuck
go.
his face.
You want to play this game? Ha!
I want to make sure, Dave, you
Oh!
6 damage.
36.
Fuck. Okay.
God damn, look at that though.
That's
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
That's half his hit points.
That we know of.
That we
Ish.
know of.
Come on. Show me. There we go. So minus 45.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Fuck. Razul on a 2.
Alrighty, my turn, eh?
It is your turn, eh?
Alright, I'm on a step here.
Okay. And now you can see this guy up the stairs where you couldn't before. So you can actually see 3 of them. You don't know this guy is even here yet. So sorry.
Interesting.
Rizzo just sees the bolt go across his head. He's like, "What the fuck was that, Jack?"
Well, they knew that there was
Motherfucker,
something.
coming.
They knew that there was somebody there because he cast a spell that hit the other little guy.
Right.
But
I'm
they just
looking at
couldn't
my stuff.
see him.
But I'm saying, Rasul sees the bolt over his head as I go for the other guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Fuck it.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Damn!
Oh! Oh!
Whoa, where
Oh,
are
it's
you
100.
putting
That's
that
a
wailing
fucking
wall at?
Oh,
I'm just
You're-
blocking this right here.
Okay, so you're putting the
Yep,
wailing
all the
wall
way
across
Well, it'd
this.
be right here. Yeah, it'd be right here.
All right, so
10 feet away from Bus and him.
Wait a minute, 20 foot. So it'd still hit Bus.
it would
Yeah. Oh no.
if you
I
Well,
mean,
because
cast.
if anyone gets within 10 feet of the wall.
Yes, but this
But
would
he's
be
right
within
here.
10 feet of the wall.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna have to probably run away.
I'm still putting it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Do it.
Okay, so then let me draw this out. Draw a shape. Rectangle.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck.
It just sound like a turkey running.
Fuck.
So can you guys see that pink wall
Yep.
thing? Okay,
Yep.
so
I'm sorry,
that
Bus.
is where the wailing wall is. So I have you rolled.
Critical.
He rolled 100.
Oh
He rolled 100 again.
God. He did
Yeah.
roll you critted that thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me pull
I
up.
hope I don't fuck my teammate up.
Mhm.
That would be bad.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was 5 foot. I'm sorry. I really did. I thought it was 5 foot within the wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the first thing I need you to do is I need you to roll. That's a fumble. I don't need fumble. I need critical. So I need you to roll a D100.
Cool. Let's hope it doesn't cast your spell.
41. It is a minor effect on an attack spell. Go ahead and roll a D100 again. 59. Oh, God.
I
Uh-oh.
hope I fucked him.
So roll a D4.
Psychic damage.
So the spell does not go off at level 2. The spell goes off at level 5.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
What does that mean?
That means it's going to be a bit more powerful than it was.
And fuck up my buddy.
So let's
Oh, it's
do
50.
five.
Dude, I really did.
Times 10. It's 50 by 50 by 50.
I really did think it was 5 foot. This is my bad.
Hey, it's all good, man.
Okay,
This-
so
This is amazing.
Done.
This thing is fucking humongous.
Yeah.
well, it says up to, but he can make it.
You can make it skinny.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He can make it small, or he
it's
can
literally
make it
just a-
really fucking big.
I mean, whatever gets the job done.
Right. All right. So I have saving throws by 3 things. I have 2 saving throws from the frog people, and then I have a saving throw by Bus. So Bus, let's go ahead and do your saving throw.
They have to crit it though, don't
He
they?
has to crit,
Oh god.
and he
Time
does.
to run.
What's that?
It's time to run.
So now, you need to roll. Who wants to roll for the actual wailing wall effect? Do you want to roll it, Bus, or do you want Razul to roll it?
What effect would it have? It says fear.
I think Bus should roll that.
Roll it, Bus.
What am I rolling?
The spell summons an impassable wall that is covered with visages of the dead. If anyone gets within 10 feet of the wall, it emits a piercing shriek that will cause fear if a save is failed. And then there are 4 different things that can happen based on how you roll.
Okay, that I didn't know. So what do I need
Yeah.
to roll?
D100.
Okay. 73.
73. By the way, do you remember when you fell into when you basically used a fate point?
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, that would have been if you would have rolled a 99 or an odd.
Oh, yeah.
You would have dropped into a coma and then had to make a mental strength roll or die.
Yep.
But in this case, what happens is you run away at 1.5 times speed for 3d4 rounds,
Oh god.
11
Oh!
rounds,
Oh no!
and
Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. If I take more than 18 damage, I'm unconscious.
So 54.
God, I did not know the spell does so fucking much. Huh?
So,
it's about time something backfires.
As you're running away, you go, man, I'm kind of hungry.
Oh no!
Like I'm really hungry. Good Lord, I could eat right now if you let me. So you are not afraid enough that you are going to run off of the ship into the water.
Cool.
Okay. Luckily,
Thanks.
you are limited in the space you can go, so you are back in Jack's cabin,
Oh my God.
cowering under the bed
Okay, all right.
for
That's
the
fine.
duration of the spell, which
Uh,
is 25 minutes.
God damn.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine, guys. That
He
could
didn't
have been
die.
worse. Fine.
He did not
And
die.
he's not in the battle. I am happy about this, Eric.
You've
Okay.
never seen me run faster.
Right. So, what is your speed?
My speed is like 35 or 45.
45. Okay. So, you ran away at like 64 or something like that.
Yep.
Just a little bit faster than me.
You've never seen him go so fast. I mean, he Usain bolted the shit out of that. He's like, and he was screaming the entire way.
Screaming
All right.
in your native language because that's what
So this guy here does not save. This guy here does not save. So this guy, I will let you roll the effect there, Mr. Wada.
D100, right?
D100. Oh, shit. This guy here crawls up in a fetal position, curls up in a fetal position, and just mutters in frog language to himself and cries. And he is helpless for the next 25 minutes.
Wow.
Now the other guy?
Plus, he gets a random insanity. So roll the other one, too.
cannibalism.
3.
Please make it cannibalism.
So, no. Oh, so you want me to roll what his insanity is?
Insanity.
Yeah, roll
Yes.
the percentage for the insanity.
What's that, D100?
Yeah, everything's a D100, man. 45. So let me go to insanities. Oh, God! Now roll a D100 to find out how bad it is.
Oh no.
Okay, what is the weakness of these guys?
Sunlight.
Light.
He's got a fear of darkness.
I love it.
Holy shit. Holy crap.
This guy's literally gonna just die of a heart attack, dude.
So,
Oh my god.
unfortunately, the fear is not bad enough that it's going to cause him any real problems.
He's gonna family talk though.
But he's minus 10 on everything.
Oh my god.
Like,
That's
he's
so
minus
funny,
10 on
though.
everything in the darkness, and he can't stand the light. So he's either minus 10 on everything, or he's taking the minuses from the light. And, yeah, he jumps into the water and disappears.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Wow. So that's
Interesting.
Bus, and that's
That
him.
was a
That
turn
worked
of
a lot
events.
better than I thought.
So this guy I'm going to take off the board. Kieran on a -2. She doesn't even wait for me to finish. All right, so let me roll my defense from this little schmo. Ow! So you do 20 points of damage to him.
I'm a ranger and a druid, and I just hit him with a sword.
Yeah, well, it happens.
I just want
And
to point that out.
so you realize that these guys don't really wear armor, but they
Oh,
do
boy.
have scales that give them a little bit of a natural armor, but not that
Mhm.
much. So we are going to do -17. They've got a -3 ABS, which you have determined.
through the scientific study of
I
sliced
like that.
open.
Yeah.
So on a -4, Kieran, you want to take an attack of opportunity as this guy screams and jumps off of the side.
I'll let him just jump off. Bye. Goodbye.
All right. So
Nah.
then this guy here, oh, you don't see him. He's on the GM layer. Jack on a -6. This guy here is still got his trident in his hand, but he's wildly looking around. He can't see. He can't really see on the other side of this wall.
Oh, that poor
But
man.
he heard this guy scream, and he's hearing this guy muttering to himself in frog. You can't understand what he's muttering, but it must not be good because this guy's got a really wide-eyed look on his face right now. So
Does
Jack
this
on a
guy
-6.
Like a diagonal 5-foot step and whack him.
You don't even have to take a 5-foot step. You're within range.
Oh, but he's on the stairs. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, he's far enough down. Might
Okay.
have a little bit of cover from the banister, but nothing really that's going to screw you up that bad.
You'd murder his knees.
Right. So Jack with a Morningstar rolls a 60. His defense is not good. So do your damage. So -34.
Me turn?
On
Bonk.
a -8, it is Razul de Black.
I'm gonna start stepping this way, and I'm gonna be like, "Woke me from my slumber, and I'm not happy when I get woke up."
He doesn't
And I'm gonna
understand a
stand
fucking thing you
beside.
say.
I know. I'm just pissed off.
And then Bus whimpers. This guy gets taken out. Kieran on a -12.
Can I? I mean, I'm facing towards Jack, but would it take a like? Wouldn't do anything if I just turned around, would it?
No, you can turn around anytime you want. Turning is free action. You don't have to worry about it.
Probably can't see this guy though through the wall.
No,
it's
there's
a big ass wall.
There's a big ass wall there with visages of the dead coming out of it every once in a while, and every once in a while a hand comes out.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see something real quick. Like, um,
Wait until I
I-
open the door and you see me.
you know what? I'm not gonna do anything because I'd have to get my bow out, and that would use an action, or I'd have to move or whatever. So I'm good.
Right. I was trying to find. I saw once a picture of a wall, and I thought that I could find it again, but I can't. I'll show you exactly kind of what it looks like, but we'll do that another time. All right, so then this guy here, Jack, you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Sure, why not?
And do your damage.
Aw.
23, so -20. And you hear as it jumps into the water and swims away. You look over the bow and you don't even see a ripple. I mean, this thing's fucking just gone.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So in essence,
Fun combat.
combat's over.
All right.
Wowzer. So are you? After a while, the spell duration goes away. And this guy here starts to rouse himself because he was catatonic basically until the spell went away.
Right.
So now that the spell's gone, he's coming to himself. You guys can be anywhere you want as long as you're not. You can't be in this set of squares. or you'd have
I'm gonna
fucked yourself
go-
with a wall.
I'm gonna go find Bus. I'm gonna be with.
Bus is in a corner and he's he's incoherent.
I'll let them two handle their shit.
Well,
So what are you two doing?
wow, Jack, that was wild.
Right? I had a nice dream about the whole fishing village, and suddenly it's beginning to look like fishmen.
Yeah, I can't really do anything to help here. So,
He's still in the buff.
I mean, I guess I could go check on Bus. You want to watch that other fishman until he jumps off?
Well, you actually can't because the wall's there. You won't.
Oh, the wall is still there.
The
Okay,
wall
I
is
know
still
that.
there. So 50
I mean, I
They're
could
minutes.
gonna,
still just
come
stand
down and
here.
beat us in the back of the head or
Yeah,
something.
50 minutes later, Bus's eyes come back to focus, and he looks up at Razul and Jack who are standing there, and he's like, "Are they gone?" He's still feeling the little bit of a lingering effect, but he's no longer terrified. Kieran, you see the wall come down, and you
Mhm.
see this guy here, like stand up, shake his head, and then jump off the side.
Attaboy.
Twice, and then I
Hey.
crapped my pants and ran.
Not the first time,
How you
but
doing?
it'll be the last time.
How you doing
You
there,
good?
buddy?
Why are you all so close, and why are there so many of you?
I mean, you
I
are in my
didn't-
quarters.
I didn't
Yeah.
mean for that to happen, bud.
Hang on. All right.
You did it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I still hate magic. Okay.
It helped a lot though. Sorry. I mean,
mean-
if you think about it, it kind of got you out of harm's way too.
It
bit.
did. So just so you know, Bus, the curse that you got, or the insanity that you got, I'm sorry, was gluttony.
Oh, God.
The character feels hungry all the time. You feel the need to eat, but you can curb your desires. It's not a very strong insanity. You
Good to
just
know.
feel hungry all the time.
Right. So is it breakfast?
Wait, what?
Yeah, basically you're a
permanent?
hobbit now.
Yeah. Great.
Wait, is that permanent?
Unless it's healed, but at the same
No, we need
time,
to keep it.
but at the same time, he doesn't necessarily know that he's got it, and it's not causing him any problems. If it would have been worse, he could have eaten anywhere from 2 to 5 times the amount of rations per day.
Holy shit.
Well, that
Yeah.
would have been a clear insanity. Jack would have been like,
Oh,
"All right,
yeah.
come here, buddy."
Character will begin to gain weight rapidly.
I would
That's
would
what the
give you-
375-pound lizard needed. More weight.
But as it stands, you realize that you just ate, and you will eat the normal amount, and you're actually
Sure.
totally fine.
Yeah, I'm
So-
not crazy. I just might be like, if I can get a snack, I'll ask for one.
I'm
Right.
gonna,
No, I won't fight.
I'm gonna be the smart ass that I normally am and be like, well, I would offer you a hand, but you're taller than me.
That's true. Even though he's laying down, he's still probably the same
Yeah.
size as you.
We just reenact that scene in Jurassic Park where you just put your head on my belly.
That's That is one big pile of shit.
I wanted to
Oh
have
my
one
God.
since I was a kid. Now that I have one, it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I really did think that spell was 5 foot. Like, in
Hey,
all seriousness.
It's okay. You know what? It worked out okay.
Bus was hurt.
Stories come from the failures. I love it.
There you go. Well,
didn't get
now
any
you
damage
know,
from
and
it,
knowing is
really.
half the battle. Yo, Joe.
It'll still happen.
Oh yeah.
Just wait till I get the big girl spells. We might have some problems.
I can't wait for the day where you where my second character gets murdered by a tree.
So,
Well, I mean, have you looked at the later later spells.
I don't need to. I know they all suck. If they're pointed at you, I know they all suck.
Well, I know you're not talking to me.
I was gonna ask a question.
What's up?
Do we find any like wherewithal of where the crew is? Or
Okay,
do
so you
Look at
start to
that.
look around a little bit, and you realize, the sound of combat basically brought some people up from down below. And you do a head count, and there are 4 people missing.
oh,
God damn it! Do we not vet? Are we not vetting this crew?
I'm pretty sure they got eaten.
God, Fishman to
you
the
can't
left,
tell everybody that on the ship, though, Kieran.
Undying to the right, and stuck in the middle with crew.
Awesome.
Didn't say anything. We'll figure it out.
Did you or did
I'm
you
sure.
not? So let's roll under mental strength.
Oh,
What?
Because you guys are all discussing it. And so you're like, did we not vet this crew? Is everybody leaving? And so Kieran, roll under mental strength.
I even said it out of accent, Dave. How dare you?
Okay, so Kieran goes, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Good job.
You almost did. You wanted to say, I think they got eaten by the fish toads that were trying to drag me away.
So I guess we need to have one of us starting to watch, even though we have a crew. Or
Who's missing, BT Dubs? Like, are they just regular crew, or are they like kitchen crew?
Crewman number 1 to crewman number 4.
Good to know.
You guys,
Who
if
were
you would
up
like,
top, right?
if you would like, I will make up a list of every member of the crew.
Just
Would be-
more, is there a through line outside of are the crew missing? That's all.
Okay. So you did have, I believe you had 25 guys.
We got 21.
Now you're down to 21. You could still handle the boat real well. That's perfectly fine. Excuse me. However, got the hiccups all of a sudden. However, 4 guys went a missing.
Well, that was definitely a new one.
Right.
So the crew is trying to figure out what's going on. Where'd they go, me lord? Where'd they go? What happened to them?
Have we checked the entire ship?
So
Have we looked around the ship for them?
Yeah, you go up and down, you look at the holds and everything, and you determine that the people that are missing were the ones that were either on watch or on deck.
Are we missing any boats?
No, strangely enough, there are no lifeboats missing.
Hey, Jack.
Strangely enough.
Can we lose a lifeboat?
What are you making fun of me for saying strangely enough?
I'm gonna pull Jack to the side,
Okay.
and I need to tell him that he has to make a speech about trying to get this crew tighter net because of people jumping overboard.
Well, okay.
We gotta lie about this.
I'll do my best.
Yes.
To throw a boat away.
Oh my
I
god.
sucked on ice.
How much luck?
5.
I'll
I can-
throw in 1.
Do you have some left?
All right,
Yeah.
I'll use 3.
There we go. Yes.
I can throw in 1, Jack.
I
Just
still
Alright.
have a luck
Okay.
right now.
I still have a luck.
So
I still have 2 extras.
So you guys all kind of give him pointers and everything, and he gets up there and he stumbles over his words for a little bit, but in the end he finds his footing and he makes a rousing speech saying, hey guys, I don't know why everybody's jumping overboard lately. Stop it.
Well, I mean, Jack's a young captain. He would
It's
make this
such
type
a-
of speech.
Such a
Bust.
weird speech to make.
Bus is not looking
Not
at
really.
anybody in the eye. He's
More-
1,000
it's
yards.
more like. Oh, sorry.
It's a morale speech. He's
Yeah,
needing
it's
to
it's
know-
basically, if you guys are having problems, don't jump overboard. Come talk to me.
We'll let you off at the next town.
Well, it's more like you guys are like, Jack, we gotta say something about the missing crew. Say something about them jumping overboard out of fear. What do you mean they're jumping overboard out of fear? What happened?
Hmm?
I am your second mate, so or your first mate.
First night,
They
Right.
don't have-
Well, so you guys tell about the creatures that were on ship that you
Scared
scared
'em,
away,
yeah.
and there's splotches of blood. It's a brackish green blood where some things have been scored.
So,
I
I
imagine
mean-
it's more like Jack trying to be like, so there were monsters. People jumped overboard out of fear. Monsters attack. Don't jump off the ship.
Right. We'll take care of it.
Right. It's
Like,
that speech
wake us
of
up. Don't jump off the ship.
it's the best thing that we could come with, and we got it.
Okay. I've got to go let the dogs out. I'll be right back.
I got to use the bathroom, so
I might get a drink on my back. Oh God! That was my ears. I've never got used to that feeling. Drink. My brains. They're coming out through my eyeballs. Also my butt. Ow. Hurts to sit up. Stupid tailbone. Oh.
Well, this has been a thing.
Indeed. We are just hair's breadth away from a mutiny every encounter.
Well, it's not our fault. Weird shit keeps happening. First, there was a fucking vessel thing we'd never even heard of until now. And
No.
now we have mer people that nobody even knew freaking existed. So I'm
To be fair-
sorry.
And to be fair, we've only lost a fifth of our crew. That's
And
not
to be fair, I mean, they're the ones who should know about this shit, if anything. They're the
Yeah.
sailors.
Oh yeah.
How the hell would we know? We're just
Come on, you ain't seen fish people? But yeah.
I literally was like, mer people? Oh, that's weird. How did they get up here with fins? Like a fucking idiot.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Rizal would look at Bus and be like, "Did you miss me?"
Certainly have crapped my pants less since I've been around.
It could have been way worse, actually. So
Oh, I know it could have, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the wailing wall I thought it was. And yeah, I forget. I knew there was a wall that basically, if you were within 10 feet of it, it would give you an insanity.
I have another wall that I get at I don't think I do actually. I thought sorcerers got a wall, but they don't.
Yeah.
I do get invisibility though.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're all like,
Because you're so oblivious now to shit.
It's so funny they couldn't see me.
It's like, he's hidden. Now he just needs to be invisible too. I am, like I said, I've got a healing thing if we have to get too intense about it, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm technically right now at 18 to
Sorry
54.
about that, guys. Carrie sneezed a couple of days ago and threw her back out.
Ah,
And so she's on pain medication. And it's hard for her to get up and down off of the chair. So
That's-
she's like, the dogs are wanting to go out. Could you let them out? I'm like, yeah, sure. I can do that.
Zach at work, I assume.
What's that?
Zach's at work, I assume.
No, he's in his room, like not too far away from Carrie.
Fair.
Let's. It is what it is. He's playing. He's playing Elden Ring, so I think he didn't answer when she called.
I would
Sure.
just like to remind everyone the stream.
Yeah,
What's that?
I get it.
Stream.
What about it?
That's what we're leaving it as. It is what it is.
See.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I am the Lord of Fear.
I don't know what's going on
Alright.
either.
I understood what you.
Come back to
I
I am the
know.
Lord of Fear. Okay.
Oh,
And you are correct.
Anyway.
I'm so confused.
Don't be. We're
You
moving
need
on.
to just open the fucking door for you? God damn, look at Steam.
Look at
What?
Steam.
Hang
I'm assuming
on.
that was at Mango.
I think he's talking to me. I hope he's talking to me. Otherwise, I'm very.
Yeah, that one confused me.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I'd be digging the most now. Okay, I understand.
Okay.
No, it didn't have anything to do with Zach. It had to do with the fact that she probably called out to Zach and he was playing a game, didn't hear her, so she texted me.
Butt cave.
It was not against anybody. It's just kind of annoying. So, all right.
Anyway.
So, yeah, that happened that night. So the sailors are asking, what monsters were there?
If
What
we
do you
told you, would it put your mind at ease?
Maybe.
I mean, you are sellers. You haven't met merfolk?
Oh, is merfolk? They don't.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't usually attack like that, but you know, okay.
Well, I mean, they are considered a merfolk, right? I don't have to go into in-depth name, do I?
They're actually not considered merfolk.
Well, then I
Oh,
will
give
say
the
whatever the fuck you said then,
A
because I don't
Kuatoa.
yeah,
remember
the
it.
actual thing.
Gotcha. So they're Kuatoa, and we're gonna roll and see. So a couple of them have heard of Kuatoa, and they're like, so they curse under their breath, and
They're real bad with nets, so they
frog
seem to keep using.
people, and yeah, yeah.
Let's just say they were not happy. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Let's just say they were happy. They were unhappy little frog people.
Unhappy. Well, actually, they're more like fish people than frog people, but
I'm being spiteful at this point. They threw a net on me.
gotcha. They did, but you broke it. You
Tried
broke
to
it
eat my
quite
friends.
easily, and you went on your merry way. So, the crew seems partially mollified. They mutter amongst themselves. Um, Everybody can make an awareness roll. It's going to be a tough roll because you got some minuses.
Nope.
Shit.
I'll get there. Hang on.
With the minuses, I don't know if anybody's gonna make it.
No.
Razul would have to feel lucky once.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so Razul, you hear somebody mutter under their breath something about the black luck of this ship.
So, guess what I do?
No.
I walk up to him and I question what he means.
So he mutters under his breath, and you turn around and you go, "You!"
Yes.
He says, "Didn't mean nothing by it. Just bad luck on this ship."
Okay. That doesn't tell me much. Very vague. Okay.
Were you trying to figure out if it was like a curse or something?
Yes.
Oh, doesn't hurt the fact that he called it Black Luck in his last name.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good point.
Oh no,
Fair
he
point,
wasn't
fair
talking
point.
about
Yeah,
Razul
yep,
the
you're right.
Black Luck. He was just saying like the ship is unlucky. This ship has got black luck.
I understand. I mean, I understand what he's saying. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like more serious.
Gotcha.
Yeah, as in like a curse on the ship specifically.
Gotcha.
there
So
are-
you question him a little bit. You realize that he just thinks that bad things are happening on the ship. You know, bad. The ship's got bad juju.
I think it's so funny that I'm probably the shortest person on this ship, and they all like have to cower to me.
Well, I mean, they've seen some of the things that you can do. Actually, they haven't seen a lot of the things you can do.
No.
They're sleeping the whole time.
Yeah, so they really don't know, but they've heard things. I mean, for God's sakes, they know that you were tortured and lost your leg, and you still. Well, actually, they heard
Adventure.
what you did to Alexander.
Yeah, what me and Bones did.
Right. So, yeah.
I got a good hidden, kind of.
Yeah,
I mean, I killed him the first time.
and then the second time.
Cool. So, your quest continues. When you get to this next little town, this is a smaller town. It does have fishermen in it, like it does have sailors and things like that. Matter of fact, the town is called Sherfield or Sherfield, Sherfield. Which let me go over here and I'll go to map and background, text, yellow.
Wouldn't we have knew every town through here since we stopped at every one of them?
Yeah, I suppose I
And
can
have
do
the
that
map.
for you.
No, I was just asking. You don't have to. I'm just.
So let's do select move. So there you go. And then I'm going to go back to the objects tokens layer. All right, so you're at the town of Sherfield. You can provision up here. It doesn't cost very much. Not a big deal. I'm not even worried about that because you offload some stuff and you load some stuff in. And you're kind of breaking even everywhere you go. So I'm not saying, hey, you got to spend 5 copper or whatever.
Mhm.
But one of the things you can do here is you can bring on new sailors if you'd like.
uh,
Yeah, actually, we need a couple,
Yeah.
but not from
Uh,
here.
okay.
There's a reason. If you remember, there's going to be a new person from the Cave of Undying, and we don't want to take that risk.
Right. So the question is how do you want to get the sailors then?
I mean, if we can still operate the ship, why do we need new sailors?
That's all I'm asking. So it does have an effect on your speed, but it's not a huge effect yet.
Well, let's leave that up to the captain.
Oh, sure, throw it on my back.
That's what you're there for.
I know.
Wide and supple, I think you can handle it.
Ah. So Jack, what are you going to do? You want to take on some new crew members or you just want to stay as is for right now?
I think I should leave it to the first mate.
Oh, God. We're going to leave it as is.
Delegating.
Go.
I'm making a
mean-
decision. I'm delegating to you, Razul.
I mean, I'm fine with making decisions for the ship.
They always told me in leadership school, delegate, delegate, delegate.
I believe that.
Yeah, we'll just
No, that's
leave
actually
it
what I was
as
gonna go
is.
with. We
Okay.
haven't lost enough people for it to be bad, but we'll
Right.
if
If
we
you
any more,
lose
we'll be-
probably 5-6 more people, it'll become problematic.
Yeah, like basically, if we've lost any more people by the time we get to the next port of call, it's like we got to make some decisions about who we're bringing on.
Right.
Well, I need to kill you and see if we can bring you back.
What, me?
No.
Oh.
If we get any sailors, yeah, we got to take one application a day, and it's
Yeah.
only you killing them and then bringing them back and see if they're a fucking body.
It's like the darkest, most evil way to see if they're the undying.
Hey, it's fucking a method, though.
I'm
It is
pretty
a
sure since we're going to go help the Undying, he would just be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a vessel." You know, like the last guy.
But you never know where the vessel could be.
Right.
Yeah,
Plus,
but they would tell us.
you think.
Like,
Well, the guys controlling the Undying.
that's a good point.
Right.
Right,
The
you're
reason
right.
the reason he was able to impart that information again was because they
You already
didn't know really about you yet.
Yet.
Right. So he's saying they may not know about you, but if they ask him specific questions, he would be forced to answer.
Right.
Mm. Okay, got it.
So, you get to about here, and you've been taking turns being out on deck
Right.
Mhm.
overnights and things like that, even when you tie up. So what I
Mhm.
need is I'm going to have everybody roll a D100, and the highest person is on deck. It's not Kieran. My guess is
Oh,
it's going
I
to be
think it's Razul.
Razul.
I think it's gonna be Razul. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yep.
Razul.
God damn it, doing the captain's job again.
Well, Jack doesn't have to take have to
Right.
take one if he doesn't want to.
Right.
So
Because he's the captain.
yeah, so it's dark out. You extinguish some of the lights, so as not to draw attention to yourself, and it's probably, I don't know, 2 bells, which would be about 2 o'clock in the morning, and the stars are all out, and it's a very, very nice night out again. It's
Good thing I can see at night.
it's very clear. Yeah, so you see perfectly fine, and overhead, you hear a noise. I'm not even going to make you roll on this. So you look up and you see it's 3 or 4. You can't really tell because they're kind of intertwining.
Dargon.
Well, you don't know if they're Dargons or if they're Drakes or what
The
they
Hydra.
are. But they're almost luminous against the sky,
Oh, really?
and they're doing a very intricate flight pattern dance.
Interesting.
And
They're gonna kill us?
they do this across the sky. They don't even look like they even notice you. And you see them for about 15-20 minutes as they fly out of range, and they were going towards the land and towards the mountains, and then they're gone.
Well, that was badass. Huh. Nobody else got to see that spectacular sight of two dragons fucking.
Well, I don't know if they were doing that, but
Right, Eric?
is that what Eric just posted?
Yes.
people do it, they'll just see a luminescent ball of dragon.
Oh my god.
It was cool though.
That was an enjoyable description, Dave. I did genuinely.
That was really good, yeah.
Gotcha. So cool. Then you turned it into dragon fucking. So
Well, dragon
Eric,
fucking
yep.
could be
I
cool.
did. I was doing some nice little flavor text and some beautiful things like bioluminescent jellyfish and giving you
Hey.
guys something to make the
Yeah.
world sound better, and you turn it into dragon fucking. I'm just saying.
Well,
Okay.
let's be honest. The last time you came up with something really cool, I talked to Cockney Fish. So
Yeah.
That's true.
Dave, that's why I didn't put it in the stream chat where it would pop up.
Okay, well,
I still think it's fun.
it
Hey,
popped
you're
up.
Boys,
picking it
boys,
up.
boys, boys. If you're brave enough, any story point can become a Drake and dildo.
That's true. Dragon
Anyway,
fucking
no, it's
all
cool.
over.
I wonder if it's a symbol like in some native land around here of seeing that, this is what I'm pondering because, I'm an intelligent. So
So,
It's a sign of your incoming
why don't
death.
you? Okay, so all right. So the next day dawns. You don't know much about what happened, and everybody's out there. Do you tell them?
hell yeah.
You
All
don't want
right.
to. Okay,
Oh, so go ahead.
Go
No.
ahead, Sammy.
no, it's fine.
What were you gonna
Yeah.
say?
No.
I was gonna say you don't want to maybe like a history check or something about the area.
It definitely
First.
feels like a unique occurrence.
Yeah, I can roll it. It's just cooler to see what the crew says.
Go ahead.
I
Roll
do
it.
that. I
Roll
just
a
wanted to
history.
ask, like,
Look,
All right.
I'm off. I don't
So you
have
know
it.
absolutely nothing about
Oh.
it. So he mentions it to you guys, and you guys who have monster lore
oh,
can roll
right.
monster lore. Now it won't tell you exactly what they are, but what it'll do is it'll give you a little bit bigger insight.
Oop.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
So
cool.
whatever
Right.
it was a really interesting thing.
Hey, we ran right past Wada's history check. Can I throw a luck on that so we can make it?
He had some minuses because it's not history.
Fair.
So
Oh.
he could make a roll, but it really wouldn't have done much of anything. He would have had to really roll good.
Okay.
So
Just wanted
writes
to make sure.
down what he saw in his journal. That's why I had them come out and say something to the people who had monster lore.
Cool.
Okay, now you can ask the crew or tell them.
Right, and the
Yeah.
crew talks about it, and they said it was a good omen, and their mood
Okay.
is lightened a little bit. And
Alright.
then a
Uh-oh.
number.
I don't like the end then.
So, okay, Dave. Is it another 2 months from here to here?
No, it's 2 months total to get up here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm assuming between the stopping magical healing and resting, I'm back up to full.
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
It's days later. It's like a week and a half later.
Okay.
And you are about. Does anybody have navigation?
Captain Jack.
I feel Jack's the closest option.
Capitan.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Do you have navigation,
Navigation.
good sir?
Oh yes, hang on. And
All right, so you got a bonus on this just because
Thanks.
3 points. I'm going to give it to you.
thanks.
Yay.
You figure you are about where you wanted to land. The little town that you were going to, right here,
Yeah.
which is called. Let me go map and background, text, boink. Select move. Stupid thing. Select it, move it. Oh, I didn't want to move the map.
Well, we can't see it at all, anyways.
So it's supposed to when I grab it. So that was text.
Oh, Captain.
All right, let me stay at text. Okay, so then we'll go over here. There we go.
Eden Bay.
So now I can do select and move, and we're gonna move that right there. Now I can move back to objects tokens layer. God damn, that's interesting the way I have to do that. All right, so I'm going to move you out just a little bit. So even though it says it's Eden Bay, it's not really much of a bay, more a tiny inlet.
Mm-hmm.
They do have fishing boats, but nothing really major.
Indeed, Mango.
She really doesn't like fishing boats. So they have a few fishing boats, but nothing major. Oh no!
Well, it was the nothing major part.
What's that?
It was the nothing major part.
I guess so. She really likes big fishing boats.
Well, she didn't get that from me.
So you land over here by Eden Bay. There's no place for you guys for the ship, by the way, to tie up. Like it's not a port city. It's a town that just happens to be on the water. They don't have any place for a bigger ship to dock. So what you have to do is you're docked out a little ways and you're taking the longboats in. So what we need from you, Jack, is we need to know, can the crew come on board or come into town, and how are you going to do that? Are you going to set them up in a rotating schedule, or how are you going to do this? Because you guys are going to go. I mean, Captain Kirk and the crew are going to go down, but
Please step on the transporter.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, I guess they can rotate for shore leave. Like, I mean, guys, you have any better ideas? Like, I don't know why that'd be an issue,
Oh.
but
Other than
Other than that, man, we really need to hire a couple of fucking adventurers to go on crew with us, just so that way they can help protect the ship when we're not there.
right?
That
okay,
would be
so
nice.
I will tell you that unless it's a major plot point, you probably won't lose the ship. Like your house, until it was a major plot point, nothing bad was going to happen to it.
All right, cool. Fuck it, they can go. I'll tell you. I'll even put up the housing for them if I have to. Fuck it.
and we just double check the crew before we leave port again.
Right.
Cool.
We got
So you let them know that they can go to shore leave. You don't know how long you're going to be gone. Are you going to give them any extra cash that they can keep buying food and
How much
stay
would it
inside?
cost?
Yeah, I mean, if you tell me like, hey, it needs to be a silver, I'll hand them a silver piece. I mean,
Probably
I don't care.
around 3 or 4 copper.
All right,
would-
Claude.
Oh, I would
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, let Eric do it. Let Eric do it. 'cause
Dude.
he has
hand that out. How many? So we had 25, 3 to 4. I'll give them 100 copper.
Oh God!
That's a gold.
No, he says 3 to 4 for everything, like all of them.
3 to 4 copper. 4
No,
each.
for 25 people. Like that's it.
No, 3 to 4 copper for the whole crew.
Oh, geez.
For like a month until you guys come back.
Okay.
Well, how about you spruce that up a little bit and let them have a little bit of fun at the local brothel?
Yeah, give them. You know what?
So
give 'em
this would be
10.
like so Sammy, this would be like going to Minden and going, "Hey, where's the brothel?"
Yeah.
Oh,
there's not gonna be
they'll
much
find
here.
a bar,
yeah, they could. Well, yeah, we got every place has a fucking bar, but
church,
But
and
no
a bar.
brothel?
I'd break up.
Here in Wisconsin, it's 3 bars and a church.
You'd have to find a Catholic church for that one, Wada.
I'd break
And really like little boys.
Wow.
And you told me to watch out what I say on stream. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I have no qualms about that one.
I went ahead and I just took 3 copper out, and we would break it up as we would need.
Okay, so you hand it to the highest level guy that's still remaining.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, thank you, me lord," and you hop
Pick
in.
number 3, my lord.
Number 3.
I'm gonna toss
Pick
in
number
4
3, my
more
lord.
copper to them and tell them to have a little bit of fun.
I want them to like me too. Here's 2 copper.
Jesus. So you like shower this dude with fucking money.
Here, I'll give him 5 copper.
Good
No,
Oh my
lord.
god.
Man, we have lost 5 members of this crew. They need
This is
to
good for
have.
morale.
Yeah.
Do you know what this infusion of money is going to do to the
Oh, it's gonna
this
wreck
town?
it. Yeah.
This town is going to be like I can't give you change for that. Oh, who cares? We've got more.
Then you stop me when you can.
That's right. We were. So what happened? Oh, we were flashing money around. We kept getting rolled. We don't know why.
Well, I
I'd
mean,
dare him to fucking roll
I
me.
would like to have so like his 3 copper. I'd like to give them a little bit of extra so they each can have a decent night at least.
Right. So you give them an obscene amount of money, and they're all like, "Oh, okay." He pockets it. He says, "I'll be sure that we make sure that we don't go too nuts, but we'll get everybody a chance for some high end fun."
Thank you. I
Yeah.
mean, like it's
I
not.
mean, that's basically all it is.
And make sure you can get back on a boat if needed.
Right. So I'm
I
going to
mean,
move it
what
over
is
this
it?
way.
We
What's that?
did 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2. So we'll divide their times that by 10. That's 130 lead divided by 20 people, 21, right?
21.
That's only
Mhm.
6 lead pieces per person. That's not a lot of money.
It's really
Uh,
not.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to. That's not a ton of money.
Yes,
But for
but you also have to realize that 0 level characters, that's like one lead is like a month's wages.
yeah,
I'm just, well, I mean, they've been a good crew. They've stayed with us.
Yeah,
I
so you're
mean,
giving them like 6 months normal person's wage each.
well, I mean, bonuses are entailed.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying that you're
Look,
giving them a lot of
We're
money.
either gonna come back or we're not.
That's a
Right.
good point. And if we don't come back, well, then you've got a boat and a little bit of copper.
Right.
And if
I
we
think we
do
did
come
good.
back, so yeah, that's fine. So you go into Eden Bay. When you get into Eden Bay, it's a very interesting little place. Uh, it's the buildings are mismatched in very weird ways, like different types of architecture from all over. Everybody's looking at you kind of side eye. They don't really know what to think of you.
Hello.
They are really giving a bus a side eye.
Yeah.
it's New Orleans. I'm used to it.
Right. And one of the things you notice is the ground around this town is either muddy or it's broken and cracked.
Oh,
Interesting.
It's
I need water.
say
in a
that
little
again.
bit of disrepair.
Yeah, and I mean the houses are like shanty town almost. They all sit up on stilts.
Hurricane
Tide
season.
must come in pretty hard then.
Tide comes in pretty hard, and because of the way the soil is, it doesn't. It's a weird. It's almost baked clay, so it doesn't absorb as well as what normal soil would. So it has a tendency to flood a little bit more than normal. The trees you see are they are alive, but they all look dead.
Mm-hmm.
The map actually is a pretty good representation of what the trees look like. It's like if a forest all suddenly got diseased,
Oh.
and everyone in this town is they like mutter to themselves. They're all depressed. Uh, Razul goes in and starts to go hello and be all effusive towards them, and they're all
Right.
it's puts them off more than
How
it.
big of a town is this? Like, how many people?
Probably 500 at the most.
Never mind.
So
I was,
it's a pretty depressing little place.
I was gonna say, hey, Bus, it might be time to bring some cheer.
Were you gonna try and like busk?
I was gonna have Bus.
I mean, if you want, we're getting ready to end the session, so I mean, if you
Do you
want,
play for free? Like, you're not gonna get money here.
Well,
No,
you
if he
might.
rode well. Eric, I'm just picking, man.
I think he said he went to get water.
Oh, did he?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I forget my new mic has a mute button, and I sometimes rub up against it. No. I mean, I'm fighting the meta of doing it, but I mean, I would sing anyway, probably.
All right, so go ahead and roll.
All right, so additive.
It's actually
Nothing works.
it's actually pretty good.
Oh, the town's so small.
Well, the town's small, and unfortunately, the depression of the town is going to take it down a level.
To be fair.
So you are going to get a single pence.
Yeah, feels about right.
That's what you make. So one guy like comes scuttling out of an overhang, comes out of the shadows and tosses a coin at your feet, and then immediately runs back under the overhang.
I would sing the song that I taught Shammy though, just for picking it.
Ah.
The humor of whiskey.
Okay. And
So
so, go
it
ahead.
sounds sad. It's a sad song. So
I thought maybe you'd sing "Dick Down in Dallas."
no.
Do you know that song, Eric?
I'm aware of that song. Yes.
I played that at a wedding a couple weeks ago.
It's Have you heard there's also a
God.
remix with a rap verse.
No, I haven't heard that.
God.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, so you are in Edinburgh, and that's where we're gonna. So you're stopped, and you're about ready to go overland to the Cave of the Undying, and that's where we're gonna stop it for tonight. We're actually gonna be meeting again next week.
Yes.
Right.
So it'll be 2 weeks in a row because we didn't do anything last week because I was out of it.
Cool.
I'm actually surprised I wasn't out of it today because I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and could not get back to sleep.
Yeah. Funny how your body does that to you now.
Yeah. So I'm trying very hard to be on days, but my body loves being up all night.
It's my body.
It's
My
my
body.
body and I'll sleep if I want to.
Keeps telling me yes.
All right, so there you go. You got to fight some fishmen and see some drakes or dragons doing fucking in the
They-
sky. Apparently,
Wada got to see it. We were.
I
not.
drew a beautiful picture of it.
Yeah, okay,
Do you
sure.
have a drawing skill?
I don't
No.
think there is one.
It's a word pic.
He drew like fucking stick figures.
Yeah,
So-
and
that'd be-
described it really nicely.
So go ahead and roll manual dexterity under.
Oh fuck, that ain't happening.
Wow, so stick figure dragons it is.
Right. See,
See,
I was
what'd I
right.
say?
It is just a ball.
It looked
have
just
no-
like this. You're like, wow, that was beautiful. You give one of them a penis for some reason. You don't know why.
I put a perfect gif of the guy coming and giving Eric 1 pence in Ironwood General, by the way.
Oh, did you? Okay, I
Oh,
gotta
God.
see
I'm scared.
Oh god, no.
Yes.
I hate that. Thank you.
this.
I love that movie.
I hate it with a fiery passion.
I don't even know what movie it is.
The Grudge.
The Grudge. Mom made
Okay.
me cry.
Come guess me this riddle.
It made you cry?
Mom did.
Why is that?
You don't remember that?
No.
It was literally all of us in the living room eating dinner, and it was the stairwell scene in The Grudge. And Mom grabbed my shoulders, and I yelled and started fucking crying.
I don't
And I
remember
will
that. but-
never. That it happened for some fucking reason. We were all watching The Grudge as a family, eating dinner.
And I'm not a
And
grudge guy, so.
No, and it was the stairwell scene. She turns around, her jaw's off. Mom grabs my shoulders, and I scream and start crying. I'll never forget that as long as I live. I guarantee you, she will not
The
remember
stairwell
that.
scene.
Happened.
I love this one.
Oh,
I don't.
Oh, when it runs down.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, all right. It was another one from The Grudge. I probably wouldn't know about because I can't do that movie now. I can't do it.
I'm gonna-
Every scene from that movie.
All right, so I'm going to actually stop the stream. I don't think we had anybody watching, but hey, thanks for being here if you were. Talk to you later. Bye.